Week 3 of the 8-year anniversary of Warframe is live now. The alerts are, one is for the Dex Virus, that does come with a weapon slot, and the other is for the Liset Dex Skin. That is quite obviously a Lissette skin. The Lissette skin does not look bad at all. When it first came out, it was pretty much everywhere for a very short period of time, and then it kind of disappeared because not many people were using it, plus it's on the Lissette. They have since changed since that came out. You now can run the Lissette, but change what your air support is to any of the other ones you want. I really need to add the air support charge back into my gear. I took it out, or I replaced it a while ago, and I just don't use it anymore. So I could run, or you can run anything, you just have to remember to put it in your gear. But because of that, you can now run any ship you want. Meaning, this may become a lot more popular, or you may see it more, at least for the next week or two, as it's new and people are playing with it. Though it's not really new, it is returning. And the Dex Virus is an upgraded version of the Furis, but it is just better, because it has higher crit chance, better status, bigger magazine, much bigger fire rate. So despite the fact it says the total damage is less by 4, it actually does more because it has a higher fire rate, and as always, weapons that have the higher fire rate always come with a bigger magazine, so you can shoot for longer. And because this is 8 years, that will put this one here. And it's the only reason I do the weapon alerts, not the skin alerts, are because I have the skins, whereas the weapons, it's a nice little count. One day I'm still hoping they make these tradable if you haven't used them, but at the minute they're not. You can, if you already have them, you can sell it, and that weapon slot is there. The weapon slot just becomes yours. So worth doing these, because you will be able to get a hold of a Dex Virus and a weapon slot. So if you need weapon slots, doing the weapon alerts during these is always useful, because again, weapon slots. The weapon slot, if you have the weapon, just makes it so much more worth it. And because I'm guessing this is going to be pistol only, all I'm going to do is drop these, put the crit mods in there, because I'm guessing with a lot more crit chance these are going to be a lot better. I haven't touched them in 8 years. Well, 7 years if we're being honest, since I got them. And I think it's about time I showed these some love. So we'll even go as far as putting a former in there, in the hope that I can have some points back. Yeah. Damn. Not enough points. I will need another V to fit that in there. Hang on. That's the wrong mod. That's what I wanted. And it fits perfectly, meaning more damage with more damage. And more crit chance for that damage and that multi-shot and that multi-shot and that fire rate and that damage. And well, that's just an elemental combo. So let's have a look at these actual alerts, shall we? As mentioned, I'm not going to do the mobile defense, though that would be much easier with Frost. This week, they are much easier. The mobile defense is the longer of it for the skin. Doesn't actually say it's secondary only, though, which is a bit of a shame. It was last time. Whereas to get the Dex Virus itself is an extermination mission, which is probably going to be really easy, because it's level 10 to 15. These aren't about being hard. These are about getting the 8-year anniversary rewards, the gift of the Lotus alerts. And honestly, I'm really glad it's secondary only. It doesn't seem right not to use the Dex Virus in this alert. But this alert, as I say, is going to go very, very quickly. I kind of wish I'd put this on solo to take my time with this, simply because I like the Dex Virus. I always have. It's always been tons of fun to do. Come on, even I figured this one out. Where he is? This way. This way. And no, I haven't pressed the button yet. It gets annoying when people do that sometimes. And then they just spam that button like complete crazy. Oh yeah, as I expected. Boop. It's just eating through them. It's an extermination mission. I expected this to be ridiculously easy. Okay, that's a massive aim fail. Simply because it's level 10 to 15. It's always going to be ridiculously easy. Bit of a shame to be fair, but hey, more than likely probably be going... Oh no, I can't. The double affinity weekend has ended, hasn't it? Oh, I forgot about that. With this going live, the double affinity weekend is officially over. But coming this weekend, from May 7th until May 10th, will be a double credit weekend. The following weekend will be double affinity again. I will go back to Railjack then. Who am I kidding? I'm going to go back to Railjack anyway because I'm still trying to get a hold of something that is being kind of obnoxious. But in the meantime, no, you can go away. And you can go away. It's a double credit weekend this coming weekend, which is great if you are farming those credits because obviously with a double credit weekend means you are also going to be able to get 4 times the credit if you have a credit booster at the time. Credit boosters also drop from the rare crates very often. And the reason I used to love weapons like this is you could do that. And everything's dead. Also, somebody set the camera off. Oh, it's behind me. And I don't have an angle on that. That's a bit of a shame. But, oh, hello. Did not expect to land on them there. It's even killing them at range. I may have gone a little bit overboard with how I have this set up. Especially for this level. You could... These alerts are just really easy. But as mentioned, if you don't have this weapon, it's a good time, pretty much the only time till next year, to get a hold of this weapon. If you already have this weapon, it's a good time to get those weapon slots because they do come with weapon slots that you will be able to use for whatever weapons you want to use them for. And somebody has speed ran all the way to the end because the mission is over. Yeah, I will continue killing things on the way. Thank you very much. And the end's right there. Yeah, this looks vaguely familiar. At least there's an exit this time. After that, just like every other time there's alerts like this, go to your inbox and there it is. The Dex Virus. You can, of course, level them up, sell them, get that free weapon slot, do this just for the weapon slot. How you do it or why you do it is completely up to you, but that alert is worth doing. The one for the skin, if you already have it, you don't have to do that again, unless you just want to help people like the Mastery level 3s and 2s I was just with. That's one of the reasons I didn't run ahead and just take out everything. So this week, Dex Virus, Liset Dex Skin, and as mentioned, from May 7th at 2 PM ET until May 10th at 2 PM ET, double credit booster weekend. Great time if you are farming for those credits. If you missed last week's Affinity alert that literally ended today at 2 PM ET, no need to worry. There will be one final double Affinity weekend next weekend. And next week will obviously be the armor. I will definitely do the one for the Noggle, but the glyph, I don't know if I have that or not. I know I have the armor. I will do it for the Noggle every time to continue my collection sitting on here. And that will probably be the... Well, it is. Next week, the 8-year anniversary celebrations will come to an end. But with that, I think we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.